Hello everybody, Elias5891 here with another KTANE module tutorial. This time we are covering Snooker. This is a module that has some real life relation, I suppose you could say. Knowing Snooker and the rules of it definitely will give you an advantage on this module. For this module, you will get a Snooker board, white ball, colored balls, red balls anywhere from 8 to 10, and then 4 break counts. That's a good one to start with, I think. To disarm the module, you have to clear the table in 4 breaks. The breaks must have scores equal to this here at the bottom. Now, the way that you make a break, for those unfamiliar with Snooker, is you sink a red ball, which is worth 1 point, and then you sink a colored ball, which is worth 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 points. Then you sink a red ball, then you sink a colored ball, then you sink a red ball, then you sink a colored ball. These colored balls that you sink are not gone for good, though. They will come back after you sink them. So I'm going to strike on this one down here, but you'll notice, say I want 24. This is worth 1, and this is worth 2, which is 3 total. So I could go 1,
1,
and it'll actually give you the count, 2, 3.
3,
And notice the yellow ball will come back, and I can use it as many times as I
7,
want, as long as I
9,
give it time to pop back up.
12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 21, 22,
2.
24.
Notice the red balls do not regenerate, just the colored balls. So keep that in mind. You're going to have a limited number of shots you can make total. So you're going to clear shots like that. And when you've got a break, like I have a break of 24, you hit the white ball to move to the next break.
24.
Now I would need 17. Now I've kind of screwed myself on this one to where I'm not going to be able to get 17. But that was for explanation purposes. So you're going to do a break by hitting red ball,
1,
color ball,
8,
red ball,
9,
color ball,
15,
and then pocket when you're high enough. This is going to be a strike because I'm at 15, which will reset, you'll see. Now, this is how you're going to do it while there are red balls still on the table. Red, color, red, color, red, color, red, color. Stop at some point when you've got a break count. It's fine. Slight exception to that is if you break after doing a red. Like, for example, if I did a red, that's 1,
1,
3, 4. This is worth 5, so
6,
that's 6. That's 7.
7.
If I break now,
2,
I go back to
7.
red. So at the start of a break, even if you've just done a red one and should be doing a colored one again, you're going to start back over with red. So each break, each round, you start with a red.
1, 6, 7. Peter Ebden. 12.
Now, once you've got all the red balls off the table, then you're going to pocket the colors in order. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you pocket them that time, they stay off the table, which means that's how you're going to end the game. You can use this and kind of work backwards to figure out where you need to start from, or how far you need to go toward the end. For example, I have to end with a 7, and before that I have to hit a 6, that's 13. Before that I have to hit a 5, that's 18. Before that I have to hit a 4, that's 22. Before that I have to hit a 3, that's 25. Before that I have to hit a 2, that's 27. So pocketing the 6 colored balls is 27 points. Hey look, that last break is exactly 27 points. So that tells me when I get to the end that I need to do all the colored balls. So I need to get to that last break with no more red balls on the table because I want to be pocketing them for the end, and without having touched any of them. Now this one actually looks like I'm going to be able to solve because I want to hit 23 here, and I have 5 red balls to use. Well, I can go 1 and 2, that's going to give me 3. Then I can do it again for 6, 9, 12. Well, that's not going to be enough. Let's bump them up. I need to get about 5 points each. So if I go red ball, brown ball,
1, 5,
that's 5. I do it again for 10,
6, 10,
15,
15,
20,
20,
21, 22, 23.
23.
Notice that yellow ball comes back because it's kind of the end of a pair of red color, red color, red color. That doesn't count as starting to knock them all off. But that got me to 23.
Marco
And now I need 27, as I said. Once you do the colored balls at the end,
2,
they stay off the table.
9,
And you do have to do them in order.
20, 27. Peter Ebdon, 27, and a frame.
And that's how you're going to clear the module. So let's look at this one here. Kind of see how we'd work on this from the beginning. I personally feel that a diffuser can do this solo, but if you want to convey it to the expert, you're going to need to tell them how many red balls you have. In this case, 10 reds. Which means we're going to have 10 kind of back and forth, 10 pairs. And my breaks are 15, 10, 17, 27. Well, first off, we know that the 6 colored balls in are going to be 27 points. So just like last time, we're going to finish with the 6 balls at the end for 27. So we don't need to hit any reds here in this last one. So I need to do 10 reds, 10 pairs of balls to score these points. Probably be easier to do maybe 3 here, and then maybe 2 here, and maybe 5 here. I mean, there's lots of different specifics you could do. But say I want to do this in 3, then I want to get 5 points. So that's 1 and 4, 1 and 4, 1 and 4. Which would be, if you forget what color values you have, that'd be red and brown, red and brown, red and brown. For this one, if say I want to get 10 and 2, that could be, say, 1 and 4 and 1 and 4. That's 5 and 5 again. So let's again go red and brown, red and brown. For this one, we need 17 in 5 shots. So let's go 3, 6, 9, 12, 17. Up to you how you want to split these. This is the way I'm going to do it personally. So red and yellow, red and yellow. I'm going to abbreviate. Red and yellow, red and yellow, red and brown. Alright, so if I'm actually telling the diffuser how to do this, I'll do go red, brown 3 times, pocket. Red, brown,
1,
red,
5,
brown,
6,
red,
10,
brown.
11, 15.
15. Pocket.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Red and brown
15,
twice. Red, brown,
1,
red,
5,
brown.
6,
Pocket.
Sean Murphy. 10,
Red and yellow 4 times, then brown. Red, yellow,
1, 3,
red, yellow,
4,
red,
6,
yellow,
7,
red,
9,
yellow,
10, 12,
red, brown.
13, 17.
That's 17. And then clear the colors in order.
7,
Yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, black. Yellow, green, brown, blue,
5,
pink,
9,
black.
4, Sean Murphy.
All done.
27 and a frame.
Let's hit the last frame. Again, we'll do it as if I'm, getting help. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 reds again. Let's make the font a little easier to read. 6, 13, 39, 22. Alright. Well, we know we have to end with the black, pink, blue. That's 18. Brown makes 22. So we're going to have to do part of our clearing on the round before. So, we need to get 6, 13, and then the first 34, and then we start pocketing the clears. So I'm actually going to break this down into a 34. I'll scoot these over so I remember this is what I'm working with. I need 10 rounds to do this. Okay, well, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. There's 2 sets. 1 and 5, 1 and 6. That's 2 more sets. That gives me 6 sets to clear this. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'd need 9. That's not enough. Let's try that again. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. That gives me 30, and then 4. So, to use my first 2 reds, I want to go 1 and 2. So, red, yellow, pocket.
1, 3, 4.
6, clear.
Mark Selby.
13,
6.
we want to go 1 and 5, 1 and 6. So, red, pink. Red, blue,
1,
red, pink.
6, Matthew
For
Stevens.
39,
13.
we want to do this. So, we want to go red, blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
6, 7, 12,
3,
13, 18,
4,
19, 24, 25,
5.
30.
Then we want to go 1 and 3. So red, green.
31, 34,
And then we need to start pocketing the colors. We need to hit the 2 and the 3, so the yellow, green in order.
36, 39.
And then the rest in order.
4, no, 50. Matthew Stevens.
And that's going to clear the snooker for me. Now, there's lots of different ways you could do something like that, but that's the general rule behind snooker. As a diffuser, you really have a lot more freedom to kind of eyeball things. So I'm going to put one more on, and I'm going to kind of eyeball it as I go. Because that's the way I usually interact with this one when it comes up. Is as the diffuser, I'll just kind of do it as I go. So 18, 19, 8, 22. So the 22 is going to be 7, 6, 5, 4. This 8 is going to be 3, 2. That's 5. So I need 3 for that last set. That's obviously going to be exactly 1. So I've got 7 other balls that I need to use here. No?
7.
That's 7.
8, 14.
That's 14. And that should be 18. So we can clear that.
18.
Keep in mind we need to do 1 set to get that 3 so that we can make 8. So 19, I need to use 4 balls, so
1, 4.
4, that's going to be 8.
8. 9, 16.
17,
17.
19.
19.
Clear it.
Marco Fu.
And we need 8.
19. 3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we clear the rest.
22. Marco Fu. 22.
So as you kind of learn the module, get comfortable with the rules of snooker, how to score it, how to bank it, it simplifies a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, and you should be able to, kind of do it on your own as you go. But that's how snooker works. That's the rules of it, and that's how, well, roughly how real snooker works. There's more to real snooker, but that's how the snooker module works. And a little bit of practice, even kind of eyeballing it and guesstimating like I did on that last one, you can usually generate a solution with some educated starts. It's always good to work backwards, since the last ones are predetermined what order you have to hit them in. And kind of knowing at a glance that 7, 13, 18, 22, 25, 27 are kind of your key numbers you're going to end with, can help you just at a glance be like, oh, I'm ending at 22. Well, the last 4, I have to do yellow, green in the 3rd set, and then brown, blue, pink, black in the 4th frame, or the 4th break. So, practice is really what makes this one doable, and in my opinion, one of the more kind of fun soloable ones that I enjoy. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, you know the drill. Leave them down below, as always. Until next time, guys, have fun, don't explode. Bye now.